This time, I would like to share a story about the formation of a massive crater in relation to a new railway line. Regarding this incident, there are already some brief reports in Japanese. It appears that a major sinkhole accident has occurred at a railway construction site, and many people are reported missing. This situation seems to be quite serious, as this is no ordinary accident. Currently, images of the scene are spreading widely on the internet, so I would like you to take a look at them first. This is the sinkhole site. For reference, this accident took place in an area known as Hongan in Japanese. Please keep this name in mind, as it is not the first time a sinkhole incident has occurred in Hongan. I'll talk more about that later. This accident is considered a man-made disaster, as it occurred despite sufficient awareness of the risks in the local area. If you compare the width of the sinkhole to the road, you can get an idea of its size. It's said to be over 40 meters wide, larger than the width of a 4-lane road. The sinkhole expanded to this size in a very short time. The official report states that 13 people are missing, but in cases like these in China, the numbers may not always be accurate. Beneath the sinkhole lies an underground structure, but looking at the current state, it's impossible to tell what kind of structure it is due to the massive inflow of soil. Let me explain what kind of construction was taking place here. This site is part of the Shenzhen Railway, a high-speed rail project in Guangdong Province. This project involves constructing a 116.112 km long railway connecting the east and west of the province, which began in 2020. Because urban areas in Guangdong are densely built up, the plan was to build underground tunnels for the railway. Unfortunately, the construction caused a massive sinkhole, and the underground structure was completely buried in soil. If it rains, the situation could become even worse. The priority is to rescue the missing people, but given the scale of the sinkhole, even excavating the soil is an enormous task. If the authorities say they never expected this to happen, there's still a serious problem, but at least future accidents could be prevented by reviewing designs and processes. However, the truth is that Hongan has a history of frequent sinkhole incidents. For example, last August, a road collapsed in this same area, causing a truck to fall halfway into the hole. While the scale wasn't as large, it showed the vulnerability of the ground in Hongan. This raises the question, is this due to natural causes like soil erosion during heavy rain, or is it related to underground construction? Even a layperson can see that such incidents are a significant issue for the workers involved in these projects. If proper investigations and countermeasures had been taken after previous accidents, this disaster might have been prevented. Unfortunately, earlier this year, on March 31st, another sinkhole incident occurred in the same area, resulting in 1 death and 2 injuries. Despite these prior incidents, no sufficient measures seem to have been taken, leading to the current catastrophe where at least 13 people are missing. With such repeated incidents in the same area, it's clear that responsibility lies somewhere. However, local governments may try to minimize the scale of the incident to avoid blame. This not only fails the victims but also raises concerns about whether investigations, designs, or processes have been revised at all. If construction continues under such conditions, similar accidents may occur again, either during the construction phase or after the railway is completed. Even after the railway starts operating, there's a risk of delayed collapses leading to even greater disasters. This situation highlights the dangers of rushing or continuing with such large-scale projects without proper safety measures. I hope that people are aware of the risks involved and that adequate precautions are taken, especially for those unfamiliar with such incidents. That's all for today's discussion. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.